Alright everyone, tonight we're going to talk about something that feels personal to anyone who's been on Roblox for a while. Something that's been happening quietly, slowly, like a light dimming without anyone noticing, until one day you realize the magic's gone. Roblox used to be a place of endless creativity. A world where anyone, a kid with a laptop, a small team of friends, could make something new, something wild, something no one had ever seen before. But now you open the front page and it's all the same. Simulators, tycoons, brainrot clickers, and games built from the same recycled scripts and mechanics. The spark that once made Roblox special has been replaced by profit formulas. This is the story of how creativity fell and who killed it. To understand how we got here, you have to remember what Roblox used to be. Back in the early days, it didn't matter if your game looked rough or buggy. What mattered was that it was yours. You could make anything. Sword fighting arenas, chaotic obstacle courses, haunted houses, weird experimental worlds. There were no algorithms deciding what was popular. There were no giant studios with marketing budgets. It was messy, unpredictable, and alive. The platform wasn't about fame. It was about expression. Players made games because they wanted to see their ideas come to life. And that freedom built one of the most creative communities on the internet. But creativity and money don't mix easily. When Roblox started introducing monetization, game passes, dev products, sponsorships, everything changed. Developers suddenly realized there was real money to be made. The focus shifted from passion to profit. Overnight, Roblox went from a playground for ideas to a business opportunity. And when money becomes the goal, risk disappears. Why experiment when you can just copy what already works? Why build something original when the algorithm rewards repetition? The creative flame started to dim, replaced by a cold, calculated chase for engagement. The front page is proof of it. Scroll through the most popular games today and you'll see the same patterns over and over. Clicker, simulator, tycoon, obby, different titles, same gameplay. You click, you grind, you upgrade, you rebirth. Maybe you collect pets or coins or some shiny new variation of both. It's all designed to keep you playing, not to inspire you. Every system is optimized for retention, daily rewards, limited events, dopamine loops. It's not creativity. It's psychological manipulation wearing a friendly Roblox smile. These games don't want to surprise you. They want to trap you. The people who built them aren't artists. They're engineers of addiction. They study analytics, not imagination. They measure success by how many players stay logged in, not how many players smile. And Roblox encourages it. The algorithm promotes what's popular. And what's popular are the games that monetize the hardest. So creative, story-driven, or experimental projects get buried. The front page doesn't reward innovation. It rewards efficiency. The system doesn't want dreamers. It wants grinders. This is where the creativity death spiral began. The same formula keeps getting copied because it works. New developers see that a brainrot simulator is pulling in millions of visits, so they make their own version. Then someone copies theirs. Within a week, you have 50 clones of the same game, all fighting for the same players. It's an ecosystem built on imitation, not inspiration. The creative minds who once built entire worlds from scratch are now forced to choose between passion projects that nobody sees, or cash grabs that keep them alive. Most of them choose survival, and the front page becomes a factory line. But it's not just the developer's fault. Roblox itself is part of the problem. Every major update they've released over the past few years has been designed to benefit big studios, the ones with teams, budgets, and marketing deals. They've made it harder for small creators to compete. Features like paid advertising, UGC partnerships, and discoverability algorithms all favor the powerful. The dream of a single kid making a breakout hit on their own, it's almost gone. Roblox's powering imagination slogan feels like a cruel joke now. The imagination is still there, it's just trapped under layers of corporate polish. And then there's the influencer effect. When big YouTubers or TikTokers feature a game, it explodes. Developers know this. So instead of building something meaningful, they build for virality. They design games that look good in clips, flashy visuals, quick rewards, over-the-top reactions. It's not about long-term fun. It's about short-term clout. And the influencers, they don't care if the game is creative or not. They care if it performs. So they keep promoting the same types of games over and over, fueling the cycle even more. Creativity doesn't trend. Clickbait does. We can't ignore how the audience changed too. Roblox used to attract curious players, people who explored random games just to see what they were. Now the average player is addicted to routine. They don't want to explore. They want instant gratification. Games that challenge or confuse them fail instantly. Anything slow, story-driven, or artistic gets one starred into oblivion. Roblox's younger audience has been trained to crave the next dopamine hit, not the next creative experience. And who trained them? The very platform that profits from their attention. It's not just the games that lost creativity, it's the culture. You can feel it in the developer community. The old spirit of sharing ideas and helping each other build has been replaced by competition and secrecy. Developers guard their code, their formulas, their retention metrics. Collaboration has turned into corporate politics. Even the events that used to celebrate creativity, like the Roblox Innovation Awards, feel hollow now. The winners are always the same big studios, the same monetized games, the same recycled ideas. The indie spirit that built Roblox is being erased by its own success. And Roblox isn't just letting it happen. They're guiding it. Every update they push, every partnership they announce, every tweak to the algorithm reinforces the same values. Money first, creativity second. They've turned developer into a job title instead of an identity. The platform that once encouraged wild experimentation now tells you exactly what to make if you want to succeed. They publish best practice guides that literally outline how to maximize monetization. It's not a playground anymore. It's a factory. But maybe the most tragic part is the developers who started creative and lost their way. You can find so many examples of games that began as small, beautiful projects with heart, unique art styles, emotional stories, weird mechanics, that slowly got stripped down over time. Updates become more commercial, more addictive, less soulful. Features that used to be about fun are replaced with ones about profit. It's not even malicious, it's survival. Roblox pays so poorly for smaller games that if you want to make a living, you have to feed the algorithm. Passion doesn't pay rent, Robux does. And let's talk about the new generation of creators. They didn't grow up with the old Roblox. They grew up with analytics dashboards, engagement funnels, and TikTok trends. For them, making games isn't about expression, it's about business. They learn early that originality doesn't get rewarded. They're not dreaming of building the next natural disaster survival or work at a pizza place. They're dreaming of making the next Pet Simulator X. Not because it's fun, but because it makes money. And when creativity dies in one generation, it doesn't come back easily. But it's not all hopeless. Every once in a while, a small game breaks through, something unexpected, something weird, something honest. It reminds people what Roblox used to feel like. Maybe it's a horror game made by one developer. Maybe it's a social experiment or an artistic showcase. It never stays on the front page long, but it proves that the creative spark isn't gone. It's just buried under corporate layers, under greed, under algorithms that care more about clicks than creativity. But it's still there, waiting for someone brave enough to ignore the system. If Roblox truly cared about creativity, they'd rebuild their platform to reward it. They'd give visibility to small creators, not just big studios. They'd separate art from commerce. They'd promote games for originality, not for profit. But they won't, because Roblox isn't a creative platform anymore. It's an advertising network disguised as one. The slogan should be powering monetization, not imagination. And as long as that remains true, the front page will stay dead. The real tragedy is that players have stopped noticing. The community has gotten used to mediocrity. They scroll past the same games every day, see the same thumbnails, and accept it as normal. The hunger for something new has been replaced by comfort in the familiar. The fire that once made Roblox a creative revolution has burned out, leaving behind a flickering glow warm enough to remember but too weak to relight. So who killed creativity? It wasn't just the developers, or the influencers, or the players. It was everyone. And the system that bound them together. Roblox built an economy that punished innovation and rewarded repetition. And when you do that long enough, the dreamers either leave or learn to conform. Creativity didn't die in one big moment. It was drained slowly, one monetized update at a time. But maybe, just maybe, there's still hope. Because creativity never truly disappears. It hides. It waits. And someday, maybe one small creator will break through again and remind everyone what Roblox used to be. A place where imagination wasn't just a slogan. It was the whole point. Until then, the front page will keep recycling. The studios will keep cashing in. And the platform will keep pretending it's something it's not. Because Roblox didn't lose creativity by accident. It sold it. One click, one simulator, $1 at a time.